Dinosaur's Gen 2 here is looking like only at level 31. That's not quite good. We need to go ahead and level you up if we can. Oh my, okay, never mind then. That's not gonna happen, but what is gonna happen is I'm gonna collect that. I don't even think that's gonna be enough, actually. It looks like we're gonna have to actually take a second to actually go find some food, but that's not the main point. The main point is going to be that we have Irritator Gen 2 in here, currently on its way to level 31. However, I have bucks to spend. That's it. All right, that's $1,000 gone, over 500 bucks spent, but that's fine. There we go. Got Irritator Gen 2 unlocked right there for level 31. Granted, we can go ahead and collect this here, and it's gonna give us 100 bucks right now. Obviously, the last bit of milestone is, of course, and of course you're already having a problem, is going to be getting Irritator Gen 2 up in food. And not only Irritator Gen 2, but as we also saw, Dinosaur Gen 2, which could be a little bit of a problem because that's over $1 million per level. So we need 2 million just to get you done, and I imagine 8 million to get you done. So that's going to be kind of our goal here today, is we need to go ahead and find a way to get food. Now, how can we get food? Well, for starters, we can go ahead and look over here. We can find food probably in plenty of these events. Okay, not Forest Guardians. Sure, that's fine. Looks like we got some right there. Not quite enough. Now, obviously, this isn't going to give us quite enough. Is there actually a food thing here? There is this. There is the resource event. However, it does only give up to 180,000, so that's quite interesting right there. But I imagine we can just do a bunch of events today. And also what we can do is we can come over here to the trade harbor, see what's giving food. Okay. So normally, I wouldn't trade a legendary for anything like this. However, we are currently in dire need, and this will be more than enough food, hopefully, to get Dinosaur Gen 2 to level 40, at least get you to level 40. So that's Dinosaur Gen 2 done right there. Who are we trading here? That's a tournament creature. Oh. You know, I feel Scorpius Rex Gen 2 is just a little bit more important than Zalmothus here. Because even then, even though yes, it is a tournament creature, at level 40, that health looks abysmal. Sure, the attack's up there, but 1,300 health is not going to get you anywhere. It might be a tough creature to get, sure, but technically I don't have it unlocked, so, and even if I did, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. So I think we're going to go ahead and trade you as well. And go ahead, leave your comments. Oh, why'd you do that? Why'd you go do you don't trade that stuff like that? I know, but that was a terrible creature from the looks of the stats, so it'll be fine right there. And then we come into the Cenozoics. Now, we obviously want to do stuff here. Cenozoics are not that great anyways, per se. Obviously, there's some Cenozoics that are good based off of Cenozoics, but Cenozoics in general are not the most useful when it comes to battling. So I feel like it's not the biggest deal when it comes to giving up Cenozoics, especially some tournament ones, especially since I don't actually have that, you know, use Cenozoics as well. So I feel I'll go ahead and give you up. Yeah, you're not the greatest anyways, and I don't have you unlocked, so I just don't feel it's right to keep you around. So I'll just go ahead and get rid of you. Scorpius Rex Gen 2 is obviously way more important. I'll go ahead and look at some aquatics here. Obviously not the Rebirth Mosasaurus. I don't want to do a VIP. Now, aquatics are interesting because, you know, when it does come to events, sometimes they can be useful to have. So I don't want to quite do that. I want to look at maybe more aquatics that are more easier to get, especially since we'll be being a VIP here. So I'm thinking go ahead and trade you for some food. That's going to give me 2 million food. And the reason I'm trading you for food is because I get you all the time in VIP, all the time. And that actually, I think that's enough food right there. So let's actually hop on over here. Let's see if we can actually go ahead and get Dinosaur Gen 2 up to 40. Yes, indeed, that's going to do that. And now I don't actually know if that's going to be enough food for Irritator Gen 2 here. Let's actually see how far we get. Oh, wow, it is enough. That's crazy, actually. That is actually great. All right, so I'll go ahead and fuse. And of course, since I am also VIP, I'm going to go ahead and insta-fuse. And that is going to be Scorpius Rex Gen 2 finally unlocked after all this time. And I'll go ahead and replace you where the Irritator Gen 2 is. And there's Scorpius Rex Gen 2. Okay, so that was a little bit easier than I thought it would. So that obviously those VIP creatures came in clutch a little bit there. So that's fine there. But actually, let's go ahead and check out Scorpius Rex Gen 2 here. Starting out at level 1 here, 1,633 health, 907 attack. Not bad, I'd say. Not bad. I am quite curious actually what your level 40 stats are. 9,000 health and 5,000 attack. That's actually pretty good. And it's 77,000 DNA to actually get another one. That's quite a bit, and I actually can't get another one right now, but I don't think that's my main worry at the moment. Let's go ahead. Let's actually see what kind of animation you have. Oh, wow. He immediately jumps off that goat. There we go. Oh, quite an interesting animation. And of course, we get a free food right there. Let's go ahead and level you up to level 10. Ah, we can't. I'm not gonna trade in more VIP creatures for that though. But actually, what did we get you to? 2,200 health and 1,200 attack. So that's actually pretty good. Okay, and obviously the second thing here, right, is going to be the Spinosaurus thing. And this is going to be the main concern of the episode, but I do want to get that done. I want to focus mostly on Scorpius Rex, so I want to use Scorpius Rex, so I'm going to get all that done. So we'll go ahead, we'll hop over into some events here, and we'll be using Scorpius Rex. Is there any that actually require a carnivore in the slightest bit? Not really. Yeah, it looks mostly like it's going to be a herbivore event at the moment. So, I mean, there is this one right here. So I will go ahead and check this one out here. It's going to be the, what is this? Ankylosaurus. Do I have Ankylosaurus unlocked, actually? Oh, I do. Oh, so it's not going to be the biggest deal in the world. But in the meantime, obviously, the blue foresight ends in about a little bit. And we still have 4 events to do, so I feel like it's going to be quite an easy one to actually go ahead and tackle. So Scorpius Rex is actually my 4th strongest, so that's actually not that bad. It's almost past Postosuchus here, so that's actually great to see. But what we'll go ahead and do is I will go ahead and throw in Postosuchus here. Actually, I won't throw in Postosuchus because it's a bit of a strong creature and I don't want to burn that too soon. We'll do Gorgeosuchus instead. And I want to go ahead and test out the Scorpius Rex, so I will go ahead and throw you in. I imagine it's going to take a little bit of a cooldown, but I think I have the free cooldown anyways, so we can go ahead and test that out as well. And in the meantime, I'm thinking one more creature. I'm thinking, well, we might throw in a bit of a weaker carnivore there. We'll throw in the Thronax, and then after I spend 1,000,000 coins, which is a ton of coins, we'll go ahead and hop into this battle here, our first battle of the episode. And I'll go ahead and test this out here. Gorgeosuchus can't quite knock you out in one hit, and you're more than likely going to swap regardless. So what I'll go ahead and do here is have the Albertosaurus do what it needs to do here. It's going to use those 2 points, actually. Okay, sure. Why not? That's perfectly fine. But we're going to have 3 points here, and we're actually going to end up going 3 because that's what it's going to take to go ahead and get you knocked out. Gorgeosuchus comes in with the attack with about 4,000 damage there, and we're going to bring in the next creature here, the Antarctic Topilita, sure, yeah. Oh no, Gorgeosuchus got knocked out, but that's gonna be a big mistake because finally here comes the Scorpius Rex Gen 2 with its advantage there. It's gonna be 1,890 attack, and I think it went all out, so I'll go ahead and just do the 2 attack there. There we go, and that's gonna get you knocked out. Bring on the beta, there we go. Then we're gonna bring on the beta here and can knock you out in 2 hits. Scorpius Rex looks great. I noticed his animations seem a little bit iffy at times. You know, there are things. Whoa, Scorpius Rex just got knocked out. Okay then, you are not quite as good, but it's fine because the Thronax is going to be coming in here, and we're going to go all 5 on the beta, yes. And what I'll go ahead and do is have that happening there and get you knocked out there. There we go, got that done. Beta's gonna run off there, and Thronax is gonna have the victory. Unfortunately, not Scorpius Rex, but that's fine because it had its good run. We checked out his animation, so let's actually see how long it takes. 10 hours isn't actually that bad for a top level creature compared to a Dominus Rex that takes 24 hours, which is such a long time. I am terrified to see what it is at level 40. This one looks like an all herbivore run, so I actually want to have my fun here with Scorpius Rex. So I will go ahead and throw you in, and then I'll throw in 2 lower level creatures. I'm thinking an Indominus Rex here, and then maybe actually no, because that last creature has about 3,000 health there. So let's let Scorpius Rex have its fun here. We'll go ahead and throw you in once again, and that's going to be our free use there. We can't knock you out in 1 hit, unfortunately, and I have to be careful because even though our attack is quite high, our health is, I would say, a little bit on the low side. Granted, it is good health, but yeah, that 700 attack can add up very easily, and we have to watch out for sure. So, and then actually, we're going to go all 3, because actually, we can get you knocked out right here. And that's what we're going to do. It only takes 2 to get up to past 3,000, and it's going to actually get past 4,500, which is an insane number of attack to be able to do in 2. That is quite crazy. But you're gonna have 2 there. You're actually gonna go the 2, but it's not gonna knock me out, which is quite interesting. So what we'll go ahead and do here is I will go, you went 2, so I will go 2 and save the point, and then Indominus Rex can come in here and finish it off, and there you go, got that done out of there. And of course, here comes the Corianosaurus. which is more likely going to knock us out by going all 3. And yes, it looks like it's going to be what it's doing here. 2,200 attack, but that's fine. Scorpius Rex down, and Dinosaur Rex is going to come in and finish off the Koreanosaurus. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to charge full over 5. And we're going to go ahead and get you knocked out there. And you're knocked out. So that's great to see. 7,000 attack. My carnivores kill it when it goes against herbivores. You know what I mean? It's quite insane, actually. But that's 45 free DNA for completing the battle right there. And we obviously have one more left to do. And that's going to be, obviously, can't use Scorpius Rex because it's going to cost 150 bucks. And, you know, we're not going to explore that. So there's Scorpius Rex done right there. We're going to throw in Compsophonator to go ahead and finish the event. And then I would throw in Dilophosaurus, but I feel like I really got to up you in shards a little bit. I'm thinking more Rexy here. And then, then again, I'll go ahead and use the Spino as well, because I feel like Compsophonator will be able to get out Buck and maybe one more herbivore. So I don't think we need like a super powerful carnivore in the end there. So it should be fine. Compsophonator should actually be able to take care too easily. So that we should be good there. I'll go ahead and save 3 points here and try and lure you into going for a full-on attack. So let's actually see what you end up doing here. You might actually wait till you have 3 points before doing anything, but I am also building up in points. So I'm actually going to go for 4 attack and 2 save and see what that does on you. So it's got 2 through. It's going to get you about 1,000. So I need about 2 more points hit on you. If I would have went 1 more, that actually would have knocked you out, but that's fine. You're going to end up going 3. So that's going to be an all-out attack, and that actually lured you into that there. So what we'll go ahead and do here is I will go ahead and go the 2 and then save the 4. And the game's pretty much over here now, right? There's nothing the opponent can do. It's going to have the disadvantage completely. It's still got a flock creature with 2 health levels left. It's over. That 700 attack ain't gonna do nothing. Now, I know sometimes I do get cocky, right? I get a little bit ahead of myself. But I think this time we actually skirted it. Oh, it blocked 4. Maybe not. Maybe not. But Bumpy here, gonna have 4 points. That's totally fine. Bumpy's gonna have 4 points, and you're actually gonna do nothing with those 4 points. What are we doing? 4. I'll go 5, actually, just to try and bypass. Ah, you keep blocking 4. Okay, I see what you're doing now. I see what it is. So what we'll do then, right, is we will wait until you do something. Oh, you actually went 3 this time, so now you only got 1 point left. That is going to knock me down a tier, unfortunately, but it's fine because now you have 1 point left. I will go ahead and go 3, and that should get you knocked out right there. And of course, it's going to be down to the final one, and even if the final one goes all out, I still have 2 more creatures left to go ahead and get you knocked out. Stegosaurus Gen 2. Oh, you poor thing. You have no idea what you're fixing to be in for, whether it be Compsophonator or Rexy here. It doesn't matter, and it looks like it's going to be Rexy here. It's going to be coming in with a final swing. Already 1,238 attack right there, coming in for the full 8. It's looking like it's going to be like 24,000 attack. 24,000 attack. That is an insane number of attack. It's insane indeed, and it's quite strong too, I will say. But that's Ankylosaurus unlocked, and yes, we did have Ankylosaurus already unlocked, sure. But that's totally fine right there. I'll go ahead and collect those lovely loyalty points. And actually, a mission that we need to do for the event here is actually spend loyalty points. Now, it is in here. Yes, spend 15,000 loyalty points. So I'm trying to save up for a solid gold pack. And I'm also trying to do this here, which, you know, obviously does loyalty points. It collects stats and stuff. Or maybe another pack. I don't know. Oh, hey, the Ceratosaurus is back for another 3 days. Interesting. So, I mean, if you have 50,000 bucks, or sorry, loyalty points, and you want the VIP Cerato, it's right there. If you, of course, if you are a VIP, you can grab that right there. Can I collect? Oh, wait, I have another reward here to collect. Oh, it's another recovery. We can recover Scorpius Rex again and another Insta-Fusion? Really? Very interesting. Okay, so that actually changes it a little bit. So yes, now this has 1 out of 2 actually, because we just used it for Scorpius Rex, and now this has another recovery. Okay, so now it's actually getting somewhere where it can actually be a little bit more useful. So that's actually great to see. Okay, so what are we thinking here? We barely do modded battles, do we? Should we pop into a modded battle? Sure, we'll do a modded battle. Oh no. Okay, in case you're wondering what I'm oh-knowing about, if you notice right there, Vic Hopkins is currently outlined in red, meaning this is a 1-hit KO matchup. Of course, it is modded, but we have to win 3 times. I would do it if it was 1 time I had to win. That just seems tough. Although, if we did complete it, we would complete this here. Oh, we do have another day. I could finish that another day. Let's actually just go ahead and hop into this one here. Even though we can't really use Scorpius Rex in it, unfortunately, it should be perfectly fine. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in someone else here. I'm thinking throw ahead and throw in you. Actually, I'll do someone a little bit weaker. I will throw in someone a little bit weaker so I can save my creatures, because I think we have to win 3 here. So we'll try and do the 2 Monoceratops and a Draco Lux, each in their own different one, to try and come in for a final swing. The other 2 I'll try and bring in for some finals. So yeah, this is gonna be tough. This is definitely gonna be a little bit tough, but let's actually see how this ends up going. We'll go ahead and hop in here. This one's gonna be tough, I can already tell. It doesn't look like it's gonna be very easy. Oh, we're on the beach. Oh wow, we're actually on a different battle arena than the visitor center. That's actually very surprising. Normally it would be in the every battle is always in the visitor center, unless it's, you know, a PvP arena or a gyrosphere, or the, you know, the actual battle. Everything else is in the other place. What's it called? The visitor center. Jeez. And normally, you know, it always gets tiring to see the visitor center, I feel. And I think even Gaming Beaver kind of brings this up. It's like he's tired of seeing the visitor center too. I've gotten tired of it, and I've only been playing for not even a year. I'm sick and tired of seeing the VIP center. I would like in another update to actually see new battle arenas. I feel like it's time for maybe a refresh with new battle arenas, because I'm pretty sure these same battle arenas have been there since like the beginning, since like the same time even I left back then years ago. And that's actually someone down. I wasn't actually expecting to get down. But that's great there, bringing on the amphibian. But yeah, I just feel it's time for some new battle arenas. I feel like, you know, something interesting, something, you know, new. I don't know if maybe that's possible. Maybe some places in like Rebirth or Dominion or literally anywhere else. Well, maybe not. Maybe they want to keep the battle arenas on Isla Nublar for consistency's sake. But, you know, I don't know. Just get a little creative. I'd love to see something new for the game. I think that'd be great. Now, obviously, I may have messed up here. I should have probably saved my loyalty points, or at least gotten you lured into going all out, because now you're going to have 3 loyalty points, or 3 attack points. You're probably going to block 3. How much attack do you do? 700. You could knock me out in 3 very easily. Oh, it's going to be tough, because I have to go at least 3. I think I blocked 3, save 1. Okay, so it actually did save a point. In theory, it could knock me out here. And that would not be good. If it goes 5, okay, actually a Dinosaur, that's actually best case scenario. So now I can go ahead and take you on first, and you're gonna have 2 points left. So I'm gonna go, ooh, if you save the point, that would be bad. That would actually be bad. Okay. I'm thinking we have to lure you into going all out. So I'm gonna save 4 and block 1, or save 1 here. Actually, you did block the other 2. Okay, so that's actually a good sign. That's actually a really good sign. I need you to go 4. You do nothing? Oh, dude. Okay. Ooh. So now we don't know actually what you did. I think I'm going to do the same exact skill again. Yes, we're going to do that again. Okay. So save 2. It can't knock me out in 2. But the problem is, you know, them 2 combined, they can knock me out in 3. It actually goes 5 out of 6. You know what? I'll take that. I'll go ahead and go 3 and block the rest. Ah, that's the thing though. It's gonna knock me out, especially if it saved that point. Oh boy. Yeah, I think that might be game over there. Actually, it might not, because it only does 600. No, actually, I think we won. I actually think we won, because I don't think that with 2 it can knock me out. There's no way 600 times 2 jumps up to all the way there. Oh, the only thing is, there's no way, right, that it saved or went 4, blocked 4. Ooh, did it though? Oh, if it blocked 4, which is pretty rare. Ooh, I don't know. But it could also save 3 and it would be going for the attack. This is tricky, and I've seen it block 4 before. And this is where things are going to get very interesting. I think we go for the 4. I think we go for the 4. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow, that was good. That was very good. And even if we went the other one, we would have been fine as well. But you know what? Just go ahead and end it there. That's also fine, because it probably would not have attacked. Okay, so that's 15 DNA. That's really it. That's all you're going to give me. Who we even winning in this? Who we even doing? Our best prize is a... Why is this completely out of order? Excuse me. Dinosaur or Spinosaurus Gen 2 to have a 2% chance each. Definitely quite interesting. I'll go ahead and do this kind of team here, and we'll actually go ahead and do Draco Lux for this one. And the reason I'm going to do Dracolux, and actually I'm going to swap you out for someone a tad bit weaker. And the reason I'm going to do Dracolux is because I want to go ahead and do Triceratops, which obviously has the mod, so that would help boost the team right there. I don't want to completely blow my load on that last one there. So what I will go ahead and do is I'm actually going to save the point here, and then kind of hope you go for 2. And even if you don't, that's fine, because hopefully you're going to be able to go all out. Let's see what you actually do. You go 1. Okay. So this is where things going to get out of my control. Well, not really, actually, because even if you save the point, it'd be fine. And you actually don't. So that's a complete block right there. So what we'll go ahead and do is we'll kind of try and keep adding up the points here. You actually go 2. So now I can actually go ahead and get up to 4. Actually, could I? No, there's no way I can knock you out. What I'm going to go ahead and do. Oh, I wish I could know, but I don't think it does. What I'll go ahead and do is I'll just save all 3, and I'll try and lure you into an all-out attack here, right? And if you go an all-out attack, okay, you go 2. Oh, I don't think that's gonna do it. Because yeah, I think Brachiosaurus only has 250. Oh, I would love to not, as much as I would love to knock out a creature early, I think we have to play it safe here. Try and get you to go all out. So what I will actually do here is I will go ahead and get some. Oh, we could have actually done it. We actually could have done it, but it'll be fine. It gets you knocked down a little bit here, right? And you actually have 5 points. And more than likely, you're more than likely going to go 5 points if you don't to be dumb. Oh, you go 4 points? I'll take 4 points, sure. I'll take 4 points. That gets you down in points a little bit. And this is where things are going to get very interesting because Dracolux only has 2,000 health. Oh, this is going to be tough. Yeah, I don't know. Even if I lose it here, that's fine, right? So we'll go ahead and do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's what we'll do. Oh, you didn't block. Lovely. That's actually fantastic. That's exactly what I needed. Thanks, game. Okay, and actually, how much attack does this last guy have here once it is ready to show me? 700, but it does have a little bit less health. Now, you did have, what, 5 points? I can't let you go out for the all-out attack, and I don't know what you're going to do. So we'll block 4, save 2 here. We're going to try here, and you actually saved your other 2 points. That's going to pump you up to 7. Excuse me? Okay. That's actually going to be it. Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit tough. I might have to continue this one off camera. But I have another day and the rest of the day, obviously. And of course, I don't feel like speeding up creatures that are going to take $160. So I'll probably try and continue that tomorrow. Maybe I'll do an episode on that. But I feel let's go ahead and actually knock out a rank in this one here. And we'll showcase Scorpius Rex off one last time here. And what I'll go ahead and do is I'll actually throw in an amphibian first. Or no, actually I'll do amphibian second. I want to go ahead and do Scorpius Rex first, right? And go ahead and get that showcased. And we'll do Beige Hepaton. And then this guy, the Osteopasuchus. I believe that's how to say it. Oh no, Osteopasaurus. I think that's it. I don't know. Well, I'll learn it eventually. Okay, so what does Inspire do? I barely use these mods. Okay. So increase HP for all allied creature by 75% and attack strat by 40%. Oh, okay. So that's actually quite good. I think I'll do tough skin there and piercing bite. Which one does this do? Use 40% of the attack even if attack is blocked. Oh, that's actually a really good one. That's actually a really good one. All right, and I think we'll go ahead and do this one here. Now the thing. Oh wait, this is. Oh wait, whoa. Hold on a minute. I almost messed up. No, we don't want to do that actually, because if we do that, we are going to immediately die. So what I will actually do here is I'm going to put in a flock creature first, and that's what we're going to do. Flock creature first, then Scorpius Rex, and also an amphibian, and my toughest amphibian as well. And what I'll do is I'll do Inspire, right? I'll do Piercing Bite, and we'll do Endurance to try and keep HP up. That's what I'll go ahead and do. And this is for 800 coins, so it's going to be quite a bit. It's going to be a little bit of risk. Oh, we're on the beach again. Wait, did they actually listen to Gaming Beaver and change it up a little bit? Because the last battle didn't really have anything different. I would believe it if this one was like modded, but no, this one's actually just on the beach. I find that interesting. And obviously we're going to go ahead and stay up here, stay alive. Let's go ahead and see how on earth this is going to go. So I think this is going to be rather interesting. But we'll go ahead and see here. So you're going to have 2. And I think what's going to be very good is that we are indeed a flock creature. So it's going to be good. Maybe I should just put in 3 flock creatures. I don't know. But flock creatures are definitely going to be the answer here. You're going to go ahead and go 4 here. What I'll go ahead and do here is I'll go 5. Save 1 just to try and see if I can get you knocked out. And I think that's going to do it right there. It's very good to see. Scorpius Rex Gen 2, 3,700 right there. Okay, that's definitely very good. Carnotaurus come in right here as well. Let's go ahead and see what you're gonna do here. You're gonna have 5. Now, the thing we have to make sure is you don't get to 7, because if you go to 7, that's game over. And so we need to make sure you don't get to 7, or at least block enough to where 7 won't really matter. What I will go ahead and do is I will actually go ahead and burn that 5 right there. So let's actually see here. Why are we still blue, by the way? Did he not knock us down a tier? That's definitely very interesting. Unless it did something weird, I don't know. But let's see. You're actually gonna go ahead and go 5 here. Okay, that's good. So you're not gonna have 7, and even if you go 3, we're still gonna win because I'm just gonna go ahead and go all out on you. So that's definitely very good. And it seems to be bugging, I guess, because of the mod, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and go all out on you, and that's actually gonna be a very good victory right there. All right, sure. You know what? That one was easy. Sure, we didn't use Scorpius Rex. Maybe I shouldn't have used Scorpius. What was I thinking using Scorpius? That was a complete waste. Oh, whatever. I think we have time for one more. We'll go ahead and do one more here. We'll go ahead and see how this is end up going. And I was running through 2 lower level creatures here. I really think Inspire was a good one. What does Adrenaline Rush do? Well, no. I'll do Piercing Bite. No, not Piercing Bite twice. I'll actually do Endurance, because I think that boosts all allies, but only by 15% though. So it'll actually boost it by 30%. And then Consoffinator will obviously have, you know, a bit more attack, so we'll go ahead and use that there. I think this is going to have to be the strat. We need our allies to boost our health, and then the mod that we have has to boost our attack, even if it blocks. So that's actually very good to see, and that's coming into play here. It's going to pump us up to about almost 4,000 health here, actually. Maybe I should have put one on Consoffinator, I don't know. But what I will go ahead and do is I will go ahead and save the point here. You're going to have 2, and you're actually not going to have a lot of attack here. Your health there, or your friends there, are going to have a little bit of attack. So that's perfectly fine. Now, what I'm thinking of going ahead and doing is you did burn 1. I'm not going to risk it. I'm actually going to block 2, save 1 here, just to try and keep as much health as possible, because you can't knock me down a tier quite yet. I don't want that to happen. Now, you do go ahead and go 2. That's perfectly fine. So now we should be able to come in with, like, what, 3 and be able to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that'll actually do it right there. You did not block, though, so that's quite concerning. But we did go ahead and get you knocked out here. What I do need you to do is just go... what, 3? You're gonna go 3, I bet. You're gonna have 4, but that's perfectly fine, because, you know, you're gonna knock us down a tier here. That's fine. So go... oh, you actually do go 4. Okay, I'll definitely take that then. So you go 4, that's perfectly fine. And then I will actually go just enough to get you knocked out there, and we'll save that last point so we can hopefully get this Scorpius Rex. I believe that's a Gen 1. A Gen 1 Scorpius Rex. Because this one's not white. This one's more of a darker color here. I think it's like a brown. It's more... look up blackish brown, which is definitely very interesting. Love the red eyes on that. Those darker scales definitely help that pop out. But that's gonna go ahead. You're gonna go 4 there, and you're gonna knock me out there. Not quite knock me out, but knock me down another level. We're gonna come in. We're gonna go all out on you, and we're gonna go ahead and win that battle right there. Okay, this is a little bit easier than I thought it was. Obviously, that stay alive thing is a little bit of a warning, but you know, it's perfectly fine, I suppose. We'll go ahead and do one more. Sure, we'll do this last battle here. That's perfectly fine. I'll throw in that, and I'll throw in some lower level creatures, that and that. And I'll go ahead and throw in on you Piercing Bite, Endurance. I feel like that's definitely the best one there. We'll go ahead and do this last battle here for this event. We'll see if we can actually stay alive here. Everybody's going to start kicking in their abilities, so that's actually great to see. I don't know how this one actually works. Like, how does I guess it has to like block or something? I'm not sure. How does it... can you tell me how it works? Deals 40% of attack stat even if an attack is blocked. I don't understand, because it's not like boosting it or anything. Hey, let me know down in the comments how that one works. I'm not quite sure if you made it this far in the video. Let me know how that one works, because I'm definitely not understanding it. But in the meantime, you're gonna have 2 points there. You're gonna go for 1. Is that actually gonna... ooh, just barely keeping me alive. I think I will go ahead and go for the 3, because that should actually knock you out right there, and that's definitely what we want. And now what I want you to do... uh-oh, that's not good. Now more than likely you're gonna go 2 here. Yes, you do go 2. We need to make sure we stay alive for at least 1 more tier. So what I will go ahead and do is I'll go the 1, since you did do that, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and block 2. And the reason I'm gonna block 2 is because I don't want this next Velociraptor, which I believe is the big one, to come in and completely knock me out. Oh no, it's Echo, my bad. Oh, it does 1,000 though. I mean, I guess in theory I could have only blocked 1. Yeah, especially since it didn't actually do much. What I will go ahead and do now that we are actually alive here, I don't want to do that. I don't want to risk that though. I think we go ahead and just go, I don't know, it has 3. We'll definitely do that. I'll do that. Sure. I'll do that. Sure. I think 2 will definitely do it right there. It should get it to 2,000. Yes. Okay. So we're good. We're good right there. I was hoping I didn't mess up a second time. And now we're back on track. Okay. We're good. We're definitely good. Maybe it goes, what, 3? It goes 2. Well, we can actually knock it out in 2. So we're actually okay. We're actually perfectly fine. We can knock it out in 2. And it actually went ahead and saved 1. So that's perfectly fine. All right. We okay. We won that one. Very good to see. I mean, actually, we won the very tough one, the survive. I don't like those events. I don't like the fact that, like, if you get it knocked out. Oh, wow. Whoa. Holy smokes. We actually got the Sinoceratops. A good one to have, at least rarity-wise. I'm not quite sure how its stats are. Hey, that's a mission complete done right there. Win 4 battles of any creatures, and that gets us some lovely loyalty points. And that's actually going to push us to about 500. We don't need much more to get another solid gold pack, so maybe we'll go ahead and get that done. I don't know.